was jailed for 7 years, having seemingly gained little by way of reward for betraying his colleagues.
We were all interested about, what was his price? What did he actually get for compromising potentially 5 serious operations that we've been involved in investigating? And I guess we were shocked, but probably more bemused to find that it wasn't money, it wasn't drugs, it wasn't a lifestyle, it was a handful of Armani suits.
81 operations by Project Starburst saw many of the Gunn gang's foot soldiers and lieutenants taken off the streets. Police seized large quantities of cocaine, heroin and ecstasy tablets. David Gunn was jailed for trafficking amphetamines, caught after he was forced to become personally involved with so many of his subordinates out of action. But it was a bittersweet victory. Only by uncovering corruption within its own ranks had the Nottinghamshire investigation been able to bring charges against Colin Gunn. The intensity of that operation had put a strain on the 50 or so untouchables who had lived and breathed it.
That was probably approaching 3 to 4 years of my life, doing nothing else but that. It's incredibly stressful. It has a massive effect on you, on your family, I guess your health and I suppose your sanity.
Colin Gunn will be 74 years old when he gets out of prison. The question is whether his absence leaves a power vacuum on the Bestwood estate that has to be filled.
What you got to understand is, if you have a dealer, you get rid of that dealer, there's another dealer to replace it. If there's a criminal running in the streets doing this, if he goes, there's someone to replace him, and that's what it's all about. There'll always be the Colin Gunns and the myself in London doing the jobs that you do.
If they're going to make their calculations about do they want to get involved in this or not, let me give them some certainties. We will catch them. They will not see us coming. And that when we've caught them, we will build a case against them and they will go to prison for years and years and years. And those things are certain for them. If they want to make that choice, then that's their choice. But I'm happy to tell them what the end game will look like.
But the police are still concerned about Colin Gunn's possible influence behind bars.
Being in prison is really going to be a difficult thing for him, I suppose, to comprehend, because 35 years is a long time. And it gives you a long time to think. But at the end of the day, he's still a significant criminal and still exerts, in my view, significant influence on the estate, which is something that we have to continue the work that we're doing there to actually make that a better place for the residents of Bestwood.
Whilst, I do believe that, we have recovered the Bestwood estate from him, we can't ignore him. And I think, that the old ideas about once they're in prison you can forget about them, that does not hold good for Colin Gunn.
Well, as the competition heats up, the temperatures continue to plummet as the 5 remaining celebrities reach reindeer country, the coldest region they've encountered so far. 71 degrees north is tomorrow at 9.